All right, y'all. We are. Yeah, you sound like you care right now, Tyrell.
You sound like you care, T.
Can y'all come over?
All right,
my God,
episode
yo.
what's this? 27?
27.
No,
Yep.
yeah, 27. Yep, 27. Episode 27. Welcome everybody to the Successful Failures, episode 27. The boys are back in town and we're back at it. We got tons of topics, heavy hitting subjects. Tyler, how we feeling?
Tons of Tyler in the building.
Oh my God!
I thought you were coming with that. I thought you I thought you was
jumpy?
gonna introduce. I was like,
No.
tons of Tyler, tons of dick licking Tyler.
Damn, I got way a ton Tyler.
Wait a minute, what?
We got Tyler in the building. This man still got his fucking wave cap on.
I care, T.
I need a haircut.
Terrell, Mr. I care.
Mine's getting a haircut tomorrow, so you already know.
Terrell gets a haircut every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
I used to do it every 2 weeks.
I have to.
Until they fucking.
I'm black, man. I use fucking
COVID,
grease.
That shit spiked up.
I use grease in my shit, so if I don't, nigga, my shit break out and shit and do rag all night. So I got it, man. It's hard to be black out here in these streets, nigga.
I remember when I used to wear my
try to look
do-rag.
good and shit. You know, keep yourself up. You was just putting on lipstick and shit. Mm-hmm. Or was that chapstick? Sorry.
Well, guys, we got tons of subjects today because the internet has blessed us with a lot lately.
Good. Well, we were talking about Stanley Cups last week, so I'm glad we got something.
No, the internet has blessed us with a lot of shit. I'm sure you guys have saw Cat Williams by now on your internet, on your Explore page, exposing the whole world out there, the comedians. And all these people.
Just before all this shit, make sure we tell our fans to follow us and all of this shit.
All right, yo.
Before we getting into this stuff, man, please, man.
So any audio episodes go up every week. You guys know that like clockwork. But the video, we've been having issues with uploading and stuff like that. So forgive me, forgive us. It's been going up a day later than usual. But we're getting to the root of the problem. But make sure you follow our Spotify, our YouTube, our Instagram, The Successful Failures. Everything is uniform. Everything is at The Successful Failures. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends.
I think repost, man. Repost that shit. If you think it's funny, repost it.
Yeah,
share
for
it with
real.
your friends.
Yep.
Talk to us. We're open to talking to you guys all the time. We love to hear feedback and stuff like that. Yeah, just make sure you help us out because we get washed in the algorithms, especially our kind of content. Like we're not, the cleanest, and we're not the most. What's the word? Like we're not
marketable?
Like media darlings.
Yeah,
like we kind of just talk our shit. So,
yeah, that's exactly. We just talk our shit.
Media friendly.
Yeah, we're not little media darlings. We don't say everything perfectly. We spread hot misinformation. That's what we're good at. We everybody gets these jokes. Like I said last episode, blacks, whites, Spanish, women, women, Jews, Christians. Everybody gets these votes. I mean,
just watch your foot on the stand.
Watch your fucking feet, Tyler.
I got big feet, man. Big feet. You know what they say about big feet?
Those are piss and boots, ain't it?
No,
boots.
Yo. For those that can't see,
man.
For those that can't see, I just
Chelsea
saw
boots.
Tyler got little Chelsea boots. You should click them shits. You might end up in the yellow brick road.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
They got the zipper on the side.
But like you never seen these. My like 10 years old Chelsea boots. Got them from Zara or some shit.
Man. All right, but yeah, let's get into the shits, guys. Did you see Cat Williams on that Shannon Sharp interview?
No.
Broke the internet, 32 million views in a freaking day.
No way. Holy shit.
It definitely went up.
That boy went in.
He was exposing a lot of like the the comedian worlds, like Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart.
In what way? Like the pedophilia or like
basically how they'll sell their soul for things, and sell out their friends, and do all this kind of stuff.
Illuminati kind of shit.
Yeah, basically that's what he was getting to, Illuminati. And so on this interview with Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams, the comedian, it was like a 2.5 hour interview podcast. And he went in and touched on a lot of things. He was talking about Hollywood, how people do suck dick for movie roles and things like that. But one of the things that stood out to me is after this podcast, broke the internet, it turns out that Cat Williams is actually having Kevin Hart's ex-wife open up for him on the next tour.
But he did it on purpose.
No, of course he did it on purpose. But my question is...
Yeah, I know they've been beefing. He's like called him out a bunch of times or whatever.
And the funny thing how this came up, Yo, I just went to the Kevin Hart show this weekend
Coral
at Coral
Springs,
Springs.
right?
Yeah. It was
how
pretty
was
dope.
that?
It was pretty dope, man. Like it was better than what I expected.
It was in Coral Springs?
Yeah, it was in Coral Springs.
You know, that's how they work their material on the smaller. Like they still sell
Yeah,
tickets.
it was right there by the Coral Springs police station. Right
On
there.
University?
It was like at a improv
sample,
place?
Yeah,
or?
sample and
performing arts.
and Coral Springs Drive, and right there they got a little place there, whatever,
Little amphitheater or
Yeah, they got a little
Yeah,
amphitheater.
Jordan went there too.
Yeah, like that shit was pretty dope. And then after he addressed it, it was pretty dope. He was like, he just said straight up, he's like, I already know everybody want me to talk about it. And then he said a message. It was deep. He was like, I don't know why this dude's like this, And he said, back in the day, I used to open up for him and I had mad love for him and respect.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what the fuck happened. He's like, he dropped the ball. Like, I'm bigger than him. Like, nah, he was bigger than me, but now look at me now. You understand? Like, why you hating? You feel me?
He's definitely.
Which it was definitely like he was talking from his heart. It wasn't no fake shit. Like it felt like he was really talking from the heart.
Yeah.
But I know some of the shit.
He's also an actor.
Yeah, so I definitely know some of the shit that Catwoman was saying is true.
Yeah.
He's not making all this shit up. You feel me? So I know, because he's a real dude. He's not, even a lot of people said that he ain't no fake ass dude. Like, he's real. So I know a lot of shit that he was saying was real, but maybe he probably went on a limb and said a lot more shit to get people riled up.
He's also an entertainer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, people
so
love to see people feud and fight and shit, and this could be all
So
publicity.
my question is, how do you guys feel about Kevin Hart's ex, like, accepting that? I mean, she is his ex, but she did keep his last name. But like, I mean, I guess if you're really trying to perform, like if you're really trying to come up and you're a comedian, of course it's a good look for you to open up for Cat Williams. But at the same time, it's like nasty work. Like, I feel like if I was her, I would just stay out of it.
Yeah,
like,
but they don't get along. So she's probably like, "Fuck, I need that bread," because he don't give her a lot of money and nothing like that. She don't get a lot of money from him, nothing. So if I was her, get that money. I mean,
how
at
you
this
know
point,
she don't get anything?
because they said that shit like 3-4 years ago when they got a divorce and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All the shit that was going on between them, she was talking mad shit on the radio that she ain't getting no money from him, and she was with him before all this stuff. So she was just like, whatever. Like it's just like how with fucking 50 Cent and his son, and with Ross and all of that shit. We know when Ross went to 50 Cent's son and they did all this other shit. So who cares? At this point, get your money. Whatever. You understand? Like if you sucking that nigga dick on fucking live or something, then that's OD. But you going to a comedy, who cares? What are they doing? Fucking on stage? Like who cares? It don't matter. Get your money.
It's not that. It's just like I said. It's not. I'm not saying like she's gonna fuck Cat Williams. I'm saying it's just kind of like it's messy. Like
it's a bad these two have on her face. Like, it's
a bad look.
The only reason why she got the gig is because Cat Williams wants to get back. Because he wouldn't have hired her if she wasn't Kevin Hart's ex.
But she got to get her money. So she's
which
probably
I
like,
get,
whatever.
you know what I mean? So there's obviously two sides to the story. And you know,
it is what it is. Sometimes you get something just because who you are. You feel me? So it is what it is. Like they beefing, so he did why do you think he did all that shit on the Shannon Sharp show? Because he got a tour. You feel me? So now he talking shit about Kevin Hart, and now he got his wife, so it's gonna blow that shit up even more. So it is what it is. I mean,
I don't give a fuck what my exes are doing. Fuck that shit.
I don't want to stay too much. I don't want to stay too far on the Cat Williams thing. I just want to bring it up because I saw. Speaking of divorces, did you guys hear about Miami Heat's coach Eric Spoelstra?
Oh yeah, they did that nigga so good, boy.
Hold on.
What?
I just want to give a congratulations to Eric Spoelstra. It is a hot boy summer out here because the Miami Heat. Hey, listen, I think the Miami Heat, and this is just not my Florida bias here. I think the Miami Heat might be the best organization in the National Basketball Association. What they did for Eric Spoelstra, they waited to give him his deal, 8 years, $120 million. They gave him the deal once his divorce was finalized.
Yep.
Fucking
beautiful.
Yeah.
Hot boy summer. My man's. My man's. He's going to get his whole bag.
That's crazy.
Yep.
All the
his
bag
money.
and nothing but the bag.
Yep.
So I'm sure she got something.
Yeah,
no,
but
listen, he's made
that.
plenty of money.
Yeah.
She even addressed it. She was like, listen, like I know everybody's coming at me on Instagram. She made a story or whatever basically saying like, I know everybody's coming at me like, I get a lot of shit because my husband was successful, blah, blah, blah. I was never with him for the money or whatever the case is. No matter what, she's good. I'm sure whatever settlement they had. But I mean, damn, 120 M's.
You know how much money she would have got if they would have gave him that?
She would have gotten half of that right there.
Yep. She would have half of that shit.
Hey, that's why Pat Riley is the Godfather.
Yep. That's a big
win. Yep. And that bitch was a fucking cheerleader.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She was a cheerleader
she was
for the Heat.
The Heat girls.
Yep.
Yo, first of all, don't call her a bitch, you misogynistic pig.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
That's
sorry.
Up,
it's disgusting.
She's
on this show, we show nothing but warmth and love to women.
We respect.
We would never
our queens.
disrespect a queen.
Okay, especially
that's why we said on the last episode we cheat on them so much because that's what they deserve. You know, like they deserve that love and affection. It's for the better. It's for your mental. Yo, you gotta sometimes. I remember, Tyrell was the one that told me that, sometimes you got to cheat on your girl for your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm really,
your
really
girl would
down.
want that for you, so you can provide the best.
Tyrell, I remember it was like it was yesterday. You pulled me to the side. You was like, I'm just going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to cheat. You're like, I just got to do it. Like,
Tyler, where does it come up with this shit?
He was like, no. Bro, I can't make
how
this
we
up.
get into this shit again?
No, exactly.
Because we're talking about how you got to treat your woman with respect. You know what I'm saying? How we treat these women like queens that they are.
We should be celebrating this man moment of him getting his bonus.
This guy
day after his fucking divorce.
Like I don't be doing nothing. Oh my God.
You know, I was treating my girl like shit, and then I just cheated on her. And then things just got better, you know what I'm saying? I felt this cloud of guilt over my head. And I started taking her to nicer restaurants, and then I cheat on her afterwards. And then I would bring her on a vacation. Like, it was for the better. I was just
as long as she's happy and you're happy.
Terrell put me on game with that one. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, it is. I just like seeing Terrell like squirm over there and be like, "Well, why me? Why me?"
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't, but it's just fun. It's just a fun little thing I get to do. But yeah, man, it's a hot boy summer. So shout outs to the Miami Heat for that, man. Like
that's awesome.
That's love. Like what other organization is gonna do something like that for you?
That's crazy.
So how long has he been our coach?
Oh man, since 06, 07 when LeBron was there. But he's been with that organization forever. He was like video equipment manager, like from the trenches, and got slowly promoted.
How the fuck did a video equipment manager become a coach?
The grind is real. And then I remember when LeBron came there, everybody was just giving LeBron props as if Coach Spoelstra wasn't like a good coach, you know, and then it showed, you know, even after LeBron James left, when he was still winning games with me, Tyrell, and Tyler, like that guy was winning games with nobodies, you know, and always competitive. Yeah, man, craziness. So shout outs to Coach Spoelstra of the Miami Heat. It's going to be a hot boy summer for you, my guy. Bill Belichick is leaving the New England Patriots head coach. That's big news. I mean, that guy was with Tom Brady for 20 years alone. But who knows where he's off to now? I know Tyler doesn't watch sports, so he's looking like a deer in the headlights right now.
Just listening.
What do you call it? From Alabama.
He retired.
Nick Saban, legendary coach, retired. Yeah. It's a big day in football. It was all over the news today.
Didn't some coach get fired as well?
Oh, Pete Carroll from the Seahawks. Look at me. Oh, look at Tyler. Look at me. You could be on sports.
Look at me, son.
Yeah, man. So lots going on. Big changes in the NFL, NCAA. So a lot going on for coaches in the coaching world. But that news with Spoelstra was the funniest to me. I was like, that's just legendary.
That shit was going around on Instagram for the last 2-3 days, man. Like crazy.
120 M's. You're single. You're in Miami.
Oof, that's a good life.
You're a pretty young guy. Like, he's not old. And you're the head coach of Miami.
No.
The world is your oyster, and oysters are aphrodisiacs.
Yo, can you imagine what kind of lifestyle that is over there, yo?
It's a freakathon. That's what it is. I can tell you. It's cocaine and the ass crack. Tyler will tell you.
No. The thing is, he's got an image to keep up. You know what I mean? So he can't be like doing nothing too crazy.
I thought Stephen Hawking was just in a wheelchair. You know, I didn't think this news from Epstein Island was gonna come out. with Stephen Hawking's on the island. You heard about this?
Yeah, I did. Oh, I've seen like all the memes and all like the videos.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking's was on Epstein Island just going nuts in the wheelchair doing donuts, fucking bitches. Women.
What?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah,
that's
you know,
crazy.
he was like this. He was like, give me head.
Yo, you fucked up.
What? I'm fucked up when he was fucking little girls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, little. Yeah.
Well, nothing is proven, but he was there, so some people.
I think let me cap for Big Steve. Them boys, I think they used him as a pawn.
For real.
Yeah.
Because you're bringing somebody out there that gets no bitches. I mean, look at him. He's not getting bitches. He's drooling all over his chest.
But I'm asking for real. Does this shit even work if you paralyzed from weight? Does it work?
He might just be getting his shit off in other ways, bro. Like I said,
but I'm just saying, but does it work?
He's totally paralyzed.
He literally can push a button and he just be like, do a trick on the dick.
But that's the thing, like
maybe they just sat on his face.
He's already drooling on his chest. Like imagine how much will come out, bro.
But what if you don't even get hard? What's the point of even? You know what I'm saying?
You still want to get your shit off, bro. Imagine you've never been touched.
Yeah, but your shit don't even nut or nothing. So what the fuck? You don't even do anything.
Maybe he likes butt stuff.
They gotta lift him out of the
You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy. But he can't feel it. He's paralyzed.
You never butt fucked a paralyzed person, though?
Put armor all on my tires. I'm stuck in the sand.
Yo, really? This is what we come down to. Y'all fucked up, man. For real.
You can't crack on somebody that was on Epstein Island. What is this world coming to? I wouldn't crack on him if he was normally paralyzed.
You know what? Miles keep forgetting that was an island when they was fucking doing shit. I forgot about that.
Tyler's bag. Tyler loves this topic.
I wanted to visit.
The light in his eyes.
I would have been one of the, the most prestigious guests there. I would have went, every other weekend.
I'm just trying to picture it, bro. Like just the man just
getting stuck in the sand.
Oh,
I like that idea.
Get me out.
Everybody get your roll on.
Everybody
knows what the fuck.
Get your
Them
roll
putting
on.
glasses on him like Weekend at Bernie's and just rolling him around in some pussy.
Remember, you're talking about little kids here, man. All right.
Hey,
I think it just is. It's
just craziness.
It spikes people's curiosity because it's like an island. It just is like
I know.
mysterious, and you know what I mean. But I'm sure the same shit that happens on the island happens wherever in his fucking
but it just look cool. Yeah, it just look cool.
It just sounds really cool. You know what I mean? They got Epstein's Island.
My man,
it's
Bill
almost
Clinton.
like Scooby Doo. Like Scooby Doo in the spooky island.
My man Bill Clinton was on the list out there a bunch of times.
Is that surprising?
He's been in Mexico for the longest, actually.
Oh,
there's speculation that he's just chilling out there until this cools down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, Bill Clinton got some nasty shit off. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
But he the dog though, man.
Because he could play the saxophone. Like all he does is pull out the sax. You don't remember like back in the day he was like playing the saxophone all over the place.
He was our best
TV
president,
shows.
man.
Why was he our best president?
Because that man was chill. He got along with everybody.
His dick sucked in the Oval Office.
That's pretty fucking boss.
He turned the Oval Office into the oral office.
Come on,
that's
pretty boss.
That and he was cool. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved him. Who didn't like him, yo? For real.
I'm just saying. Like him there was tons when he was governor, when he was president. Tons and tons of women with allegations of him. Sexual assault.
But they do that to everybody.
But
so
listen. And this was before the Monica Lewinsky thing. It's not like Monica Lewinsky came out and then the floodgates opened with all these women. I mean, that happened too. But there was tons. Like, basically, I'm saying most of the times, bro, when there's smoke, there's fire. Like,
yes, it is. You're right. I for real, I'm sure. But you understand? But they all do that shit. So what the fuck? They all do that.
But I'm saying if this...
But Mike, and we know not all those girls got fucking molested and raped and all that. Yes, probably some of them, but not all of them. Some they already know what the fuck it is. You understand? They already know what it is.
Come on, with the Epstein Island shit, you're gonna jump on an airplane to an island and not know that you're about to get fucked.
Exactly.
Come on.
Anywhere. I mean, not even just there. Anywhere.
Some of them girls, 100%, I agree with. They knew what they were gonna. Some of them weren't. Some of them, there's like stories of these girls that survived Epstein or whatever that said they were with the shits in the beginning, and then they started getting forced to do things.
Yes, of
and
course.
They were threatening family members. There's like a whole. Have you ever seen that documentary? That was
I saw the documentary.
Yeah.
I don't remember the threatening family.
Yeah, they were like threatening the girls' families, like doxing them.
Oh yeah.
It all started with them being willing to do it.
Yes, and you gotta remember, you fucking with the most powerful people in the world.
Yeah,
so if you fuck with them, so imagine if you tell them I don't want to do, I'm gonna tell. All right.
And then Megan Kelly, that one famous blonde anchor woman or whatever, was saying on TV, she was basically saying, she said she can't speak on it, but she knows that we will be hearing from Epstein in the next few years.
Yeah, I know. I heard something about that.
Like, basically, she couldn't get into it, but she said, like, and this is like a
pretty much he's not dead. Yeah, that's what she said.
Now, I mean, that could mean that he could have recorded tapes before he died, and you know, stuff leaked, like audio and stuff like that. But that was a little eerie.
Do you guys think he's actually dead?
Bro, the whole way that went down. You're in New York's safest prison.
I know,
and you hang yourself. Yeah. And then there's also like weird things. Like they said that when they found him, he was already in like a hospital gown, like he was getting like when he was in this transporter, like weird things that didn't add up. And it's like, come on, the cameras all of a sudden don't work in the safest prison.
You gotta remember,
he happens to kill himself.
He knows the most powerful people in the world and all their secrets. You think they're gonna let something happen to him? Because he's gonna be like, I'm gonna spray all y'all motherfuckers. So if I get caught, they're like, yo, get him out of there. You understand? Put him somewhere. Don't put him on TV. He's good. Come on now, man. It's all the shit that we always say.
Yeah, it's crazy that we live in a world that, you know, this guy so powerful. He skips. He's vanished, and he's probably living a great life in Cabo Wabo, or wherever the fuck he is.
No, on another fucking island where he's out over there chilling. There's no camera, there's nobody over there. Just you understand, do your thing. That's it. Call it a day. And if anybody say anything, there's only probably like 3 people that know where the fuck he's at. And other than that, that's it. Yeah. If you say anything, it's dead.
He's probably with the Clintons. Chilling in Mexico.
I wouldn't, for real. I probably wouldn't even doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Let me ask y'all something. Y'all, like, this is the one thing I will say. And it's not like I'm not like capping for Trump right now, but I'm saying, like, if this was Trump, like, people would be tearing him apart limb from limb, like it's on. But the Clintons, people love Bill Clinton. He be getting some shit. He does have a lot of love. Yeah. He gets just love, bro. Like,
well, I think a lot of stuff were, you know, a lot of things were not happening like they are nowadays when he was in office. So, like, there's just, like, such a divide between, like, the haters and the lovers of Trump, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that before.
People love Bill Clinton, and they fucking hate Hillary.
For real.
Hillary got to take all. They're like, that's good that bitch got cheated on. Like, they hate her, bro. That shit is, like, so crazy, bro.
Yeah, the world hate her.
She's super unlikable. Like, she's not very likable. Like, even when she talks, she's just like, you just want to throw something at her. Like, you're like, shut up. Like,
everybody loved Bill Clinton though. He was a good dude, man. White people, black people, we all like them. Love. Yeah, he get a lot of love, man. Like nobody, I ain't hear nothing bad about him. I was young. We was young too. I
was gonna say that was like a little before my time when he was actually in office.
I know I was a little bit.
I was young. I remember when the whole scandal was going on. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't see the big deal. I was like, so the president had sex. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like. Yeah. I don't knock him for that. That's pretty dope, actually, getting head in the office. Like, come on, dog.
I don't even remember how he get caught. I would the same thing. How he get caught?
Because Monica Lewinsky
she
told the reporter, and the reporter that had something against Bill or whatever came out with that.
Wow.
And then Monica Lewinsky kind of acted like she was like, oh, like, come on, dog. You knew what it was, bro.
Yeah,
like, you knew what it was. Yeah. Like, stop it. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. You were attracted to him because he was a powerful guy. You know what I'm saying? And
she came out with a whole book and shit like that. Everything.
Yeah, the whole thing. Come on.
Yeah, it's a whole shit what happened with that.
But there's things, conspiracies we'll never know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you guys happen to see the other conspiracy going on that happened on Bayside in Miami?
Oh yeah, with the aliens and shit. What the fuck is up with that?
For those of you guys that have been living under a rock, there was tons of police force in Bayside, Miami.
Hundreds of cop cars.
They're saying like thousands of cops over there. Wow. Like I'm not gonna lie, the footage I saw of the cop scene, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
You would have thought like somebody just killed like the
20,
president
30,
or something.
yeah, for real.
Like,
Yep.
bro, there were more cop cars there than there were for any school shooting, anything like that. So that was suspicious. So apparently what people are saying is that all that, police appearances were for what people believe were aliens or some sort of paranormal thing that people were seeing in the shopping mall area over there on Bayside.
8 to 10 foot aliens.
8 to 10 foot aliens that would disappear and then pop up closer to you, like paranormal kind of thing.
Go into their...
Strangely enough, this has not been reported much on the news at all. So that is what kind of puts people's tinfoil hats on and raises eyebrows. But people are saying, why didn't you guys get footage if you saw this? And then people are like, look, bro, if you would have seen what we saw, we were not capturing footage. We were running for our lives.
Yeah. And that's the same thing like Mike. When I heard about it and then people were saying the shit they were saying, I was just like, that shit's crazy. And then the news said like one or two things about it or something, and that was it. That was it. It was done.
Was nothing. It was
done.
On the
I was
radar.
just like, nah, something ain't right. Trust
they
me.
said like something about kids with fireworks, and they thought maybe it was a shooting
that was
in the
not.
mall.
That was a bunch of bullshit.
Shit, that was a bunch
that.
of bullshit.
Listen,
Trust
I'm
me.
super pro alien. Like I would love to see an alien. Like that's like something that is on the bucket list. I really want to see aliens before I die. So I really hope. I hope that they are aliens.
I'm good. I don't need to see them. I
Me
believe
neither.
they're there.
I want to see what they look like.
You aliens do your thing, and we'll do ours.
Don't even fly by my way,
All
nigga.
I know is we might be too worried about the illegal aliens that are crossing the border that we might have to start paying attention to this UFO shit. Because now they're in Miami getting their shit off. Like, bro, they got the baddies in Miami, so that's why they came down there. They got the nude beaches. They didn't even have to get drippy out here. They just was like, let's pull up to the mall. Like,
that's really strange, man. Just think about it, man. The news ain't even really saying nothing about it. There's aliens out here. We're not the only fucking people out here, man. Trust me.
No.
I just feel like there would be better film of it because there was that one shitty film and it was like, oh, there's one, here's like the shadow or whatever, but come on, this shit, it was like terrible.
If something is truly paranormally
like if anything happens in this world, there's film of it, bro.
All right, but let me ask you something. If these aliens disappeared the way people say they did, were like they were chasing after them to where you'd see them and then all of a sudden you wouldn't see them and then all of a sudden they're closer. So if something is like paranormally moving like that to where they're all of a sudden disappearing, that shit might not show up on camera because if they could do that, what the hell else can they do?
I heard like supposedly the police were like confiscating phones and confiscating the videos and not allowing it to surf, whatever.
Very strange.
Who knows? Who knows? I hope that it was aliens. I really want to see that shit, but I don't know. It could just be all blown over.
Tons of strange things happening.
If you see an alien, what the fuck you gonna do?
There's nothing you can do. You gotta just take it.
You just want to see an alien. Huh?
Yeah, I want to see what they look like. I'm just intrigued on what another life form is gonna look like or act like.
Have a fucking baby then. How about that?
No, another.
When that baby come out of the vagina canal, boy, that should be.
I think it's like an alien canal.
Yeah, because when they come out, their head is like a cone.
Wow.
Yeah, because their head is shoving through that.
Right, because their head is so soft.
Their head is soft and it's being pushed through a small vagina. You know what I mean? Like it's pushing through
just from
where
that
the pressure alone comes out, cone head, alien style.
And then what do they like reform it right there? Do they like push the head back?
It goes like this, like E.T. He puts his finger out the. No. But some babies do. Their head comes out misshaped for a while. Like because some people get nervous. They're like, oh shit, great, my luck. The baby came out all doofy. Like, imagine it. See, like Tyler didn't know about that. So imagine you have a baby and you see the first thing you see, you're thinking, oh, my precious little boy and precious little girl, and it comes out. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Don't tell me. Just my luck.
Yeah.
But no, it comes, and then eventually, like obviously after a little bit, it shapes to form shape. But yeah, that happens. So that could be the closest thing you might see to an alien.
No, I think that we will definitely see aliens in our lifetime, 100%.
I hope not.
I think so for sure.
I mean, we're getting pretty close to it. We're already hearing more and more sightings.
like there's so much alien talk, but I think, okay, so like people are saying, oh, this Epstein shit or the alien shit is a cover up for the Epstein shit. So you're like, whatever. Or the Epstein shit is a cover up for the alien shit, you know, vice versa. I think they're both cover ups for something even more fucking important, bro.
There you go. There you go. That's what we call
think
that.
It's all just it's all just entertainment.
Conspiracy corner.
It's all entertainment for something even bigger.
For real, it is. It's hiding something even bigger.
Bro. Well, the world is fucking gonna go to World War fucking 3. So maybe that's fucking what it's hiding. A bunch of bullshit that's going on with the big things.
There's tons of weird shit going on. Did you all see those Jewish people, Jewish men that
jump in a hole and
shit? New York or whatever.
What the fuck is going on with your peoples, man? What's up with them?
Well, they had like hidden tunnels from the synagogue to like other places or something.
To the synagogue. So apparently in New York City, if you live in New York City, get the hell out of there.
No, y'all stay the fuck over there, please. Y'all come over here, we killing y'all motherfuckers. I tell you right now.
Apparently, my people, but Big Baruch.
Big Baruch.
Yo, somebody that heard the last episode that we were talking about where you guys were like, Mike knows Jewish because he had a bar mitzvah when he was a kid, and how I knew how to speak, Hebrew for a little bit back then. They were like, yo, Mike was saying a bunch of bullshit. They were like, he just casted a spell on Tyler. But so in New York City, there were these Hasidic Jews that apparently made tunnels underneath this apartment complex where they were supposedly doing bath rituals or something. I don't know. Too much details hasn't really come out on what they were doing. But I'm going to tell you what those Jewish men were doing.
Here they go. All right, let's go.
They were getting the hell away from their wives. I don't think it's that hard to figure out. When the cops came and went down, there was none but Jewish men. They weren't doing anything wrong. Those fellows weren't doing anything wrong. That was their fantasy football draft.
Yeah,
that's all that was.
That's what you're gonna say.
Their wives were annoying the shit out of them.
Well, they definitely
think about if it's a Saturday, and in the Jewish culture, there's the Sabbath?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where you're supposed to be with your family with no TV.
Yeah, no car, no
electric, right?
Nothing.
So you're fresh off the Sabbath. Right? It's a Monday afternoon. Y'all all hang out there. That's where y'all go to get your shit off. That's where they go for men to be men. That's where they take their yarmulkes off and relax. You know what I mean? So
man cave.
It's their man.
Yeah, literally man cave. Literally,
that's their man cave. That's what I'm going with, and that's what I'm sticking with it. They go down there. They gamble. All the shit that they're not supposed to be doing. That's where they go to get their shit off.
You know watch porn.
They watch porn. Come on. Y'all think they holier than thou?
Yeah.
Come on, man. They go down there and get some sick shit off.
Go down there and circumcise themselves.
Spin a dreidel. Yo, who can spin a dreidel the longest? I got 60 on it. Head crack.
Yo, most of the time, man, they wives be so trash, man. I be seeing them.
They be covered up.
They be so trash.
They wear those like long skirts.
They got the long skirts.
They
the curls,
so trash.
You know, they dripped out and the Jewish attire.
That nigga born. He had a boring life over there, boy. Just imagine.
Something about it irks me with
the curl in their head.
Curls.
I was smacking right in the back of their head, ain't it? Just want to see one of them as
strings. See, now you sound like you're trying to perform a hate crime on my people, Tyrell.
Oh man.
Just want to smack our curls. Head.
Black people got waves. Why the Jews can't have the little curls?
They can have their curl.
That's our shit. You think when they wear the curls though, like girls be losing it? They be like, oh my
hold
God.
him. Oh, his curls.
Oh my God.
Did you see Mikey's curl?
If I had them curls, I would be getting some sick shit off.
Perm that shit, ain't it? Might perm that shit. Make that shit extra curly.
Just one straight line. No, I would steam it, so it would just be like one straight line going down.
Like you gotta have an extra curl. That's the whole point. It's gotta be curls.
So leave those men alone.
Or you could just do the two dookie dreads like our boy. Dreidel, man.
No, what's his name? Kosher.
Yeah, BLP Kosher.
So before y'all start getting and just jumping into conclusions, those poor innocent men were just down there kicking their feet up. getting away from their wives.
So what was the police doing? They filling it in with concrete or something while they're down
All
there?
I know is those police were way too cooperative with them because
they were going
was
crazy.
like throwing shit and going crazy, doing all that.
Yeah, because the thing is, they can't mess with the Jewish community. Them boys got too much money, yo. They got too much power, yo. They got the lawyers, and their lawyers ain't no fucking joke, boy.
So
there was a lot of them. I don't know what the police would have done. There was like 3 or police officers. And fucking 50 of them.
And they was just throwing yarmulkes at him.
Like ninja stars.
What do you call it? So I saw this funny video, this dude breaking it down. And he was showing this one guy that was tweeting. And he put these tweets up in November of last year. And he said, I know I'm not crazy. Underneath, I'm hearing Yiddish underneath my apartment. I'm hearing Yiddish men underneath my apartment.
No way.
I know I'm not crazy, y'all. He tweeted again like a month later in December. Yo, I know I'm not going crazy, but I keep hearing people underneath my building. And no, we do not have a basement. So they pulled up these tweet receipts. This really happened.
Wow.
So the guy wasn't crazy after all.
That's funny.
And they were probably watching football down there, just talking in Hebrew.
Wow.
Like, go.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man.
There's a lot of shit going on that you don't know about, boy.
Tons of shit. I'll tell you guys one thing and one thing only. I'm not flying Alaskan Airlines. I know you guys saw that video that came out
with the door that was
off.
It
wasn't even the door.
Yeah, a piece of the plane.
It was just a piece of the plane on Alaskan Airlines. Just a piece of the plane. Just a huge 6-foot piece of the plane. Just flew off at about 15,000 feet.
I don't think it was the Alaskan Airlines fault, but that plane, it's like the 757B or whatever, it has had a lot of issues.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter if it's like Alaskan or
whoever
fucking
name
Southwest,
they put on it.
But it's
it don't
like
even matter.
that model plane, it has fucking issues.
All I know is I told my girl, I was like, yo, you can have the windows. You can have the windows.
Wow. Did anybody get sucked out of that shit?
No, but a little boy lost his clothes, like it sucked his shirt.
He just sucked the fucking his clothes right off.
Real quick, for people that don't know about the story, Alaskan Airlines, at 15,000 feet in the air, a huge 6-foot piece of the plane just ripped off to where it was just
a gaping hole.
A gaping hole.
And they had to fucking use the oxygen masks.
Yeah, it just looked like one of a porn star's vagina, just a big gaping hole in the middle. So they said if this would have happened at like 30,000 feet, that it would have been a real issue.
Right.
Because then it would have been super freezing cold and a lot of people wouldn't have been able to handle that.
Wow.
So yeah, man, I can't imagine. Can you imagine? What do you do? Like, people was filming that shit. Like, that would have been the last of my worries.
You ain't lying, motherfucker. You ain't lying. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Well, it was happening for a while. Obviously, they came and, hey, we're going to make an emergency landing, whatever. But then, like, I guess at the, I'm sure people's instinct for fucking anything is to film.
Yeah, but apparently the little boy, his shirt just went flying off. And ironically enough, they sent him to Epstein Island after that.
That's what. He's stupid.
He was a prime candidate.
After that flight.
I can't help it. He was a prime candidate for Epstein Island.
That's crazy, man. I guess anything can happen, and obviously with the amount of flights and this and that we have, shit's gonna fuck up. Like errors are gonna happen. Machines break.
Please don't let that shit happen on my flight. Please.
Listen, and it's very rare. I think it's safer to ride an airplane than to drive.
Yeah.
Would y'all be scared if that happened though?
Would you?
Obviously, that'd be fucking shit and break.
I think I'd have my leg out that shit like a Jeep. Like you rip the doors off the Jeep.
Yeah, your leg would go like this.
I'll shoot an IG reel. I'll be like, we out shit. We out shit.
Boy.
That's one way to get viral, though.
Oh, you'll be a goner.
Oh, yeah, for real.
But thankfully, they landed and they were safe.
Planes can fly with like a big hole in them, technically. Like, think about if you go skydiving, you're on a plane that has a huge hole.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I would have patched that shit up and put it back in.
I would have said, just keep going, pilot.
I would have took that little boy's shirt and I'd have tried covering up the hole.
Nah, I'm good. I'll be like, yo, you better land this shit because you never know what could happen. So much pressure could just crumble that shit up. That shit
Imagine if they're like
pressure bills. What is this saying?
Imagine if they're going
Bust
like
pipes.
Europe. They're
Pressure
like
bust pipes. Some of y'all
they're
need a little
over
pressure.
like the ocean and they can't fucking land for hours. Or
Imagine.
some shit. Oh my gosh.
That would be my luck. I'd be up there. I'd be like, the captain would be like, we cannot land. We got to just keep going. I'd be like, this is an 8-hour international
But
flight.
supposedly that was like the same plane, and don't quote me on this, that was like, you know, those missing plane stories where they just go missing. It's like the same fucking
I think
plane
that
where
was
it
a
has all these
Boeing.
issues.
I saw this I saw a documentary about the missing ones too. What flight? It was like Asian one or something like that.
Some shit.
But I
Was it
saw this
Indonesia or
crazy
something?
documentary on Boeing. And Boeing was getting some sick shit off. Like they were like letting planes, like it was specifically one of the, I forget, man, if it was 747, whatever the technical
Yeah, that's
name.
747.
But it was Boeing, and they were doing like trying to cut back on tons of things. And one of the things they was cutting back on was like safety procedures.
Yeah.
And
Like
all
checks
these
and
planes like that were crashing. Like it was a lot of like, I mean, like Tyler said, not many planes crash.
Right.
Like you're safer in a plane than a car. So when there was a couple of planes that were going down within a couple of years, it raised some eyebrows. But apparently Boeing was doing some sick shit, like like certain parts and stuff like that that wouldn't normally pass
taking
inspections. They'd be
shortcuts
like,
and
"Yep,
shit,
yeah, that's
yeah.
good. It'll be all right." She's a beauty.
I've talked to a couple people in like the aviation, and they're like, you'd be scared to know what actually happens in the little checks that they do. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow. I tell you, boy. They don't give a fuck, boy.
No, it's all about money to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
for
a
sure.
business at the end of the day.
No, us are like our life is just another body. Like they don't care.
But
like,
these things like that happen like this when it goes viral, it does change protocols. I'm
definitely
sure
raises.
Alaskan Air has definitely changed a bunch of protocols due to this. You know what I mean? Because they're losing a ton of business.
Yeah.
You know, that's definitely not good publicity for them. So
Just like that's true. Just like how that fucking condo, that seashore shit.
yes.
Yo,
well, that's fucking our HOAs
But
up.
let me, that fucked up a lot
The
of
condo that
condos.
collapsed.
All these condos from Fort Lauderdale to Miami to Palm Beach, they
HOAs through the
smoking
roof.
them, nigga. Oh, yo, they smoking them. People, I go to their house and we doing like business. They're like, yo, our HOA went up through the roof because they gotta
Yes.
fix every little thing.
Well, now
I'm
they have
like,
to have
yo,
the reserves in place to do
They
it,
gotta
so
have the reserve in
everybody's
the tank to
HOA
fix
went up.
shit.
Yo,
like
can you
crazy.
imagine some people's shit went up like $1,000? Like
yours went up,
everybody.
didn't it?
I was like,
mine
what?
was already high as fuck.
Yeah.
It was $580, only went up to $20, but $600 in HOA, bro. $600, bro. And it's not like our amenities are fucking
Crazy,
top notch
state of the
here.
art,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
Shit
wild.
is no joke,
$600.
man.
Yeah. Yep.
They ain't playing with people right now, boy. They're not playing with that
I
shit.
feel like they're trying to just get people out, like, I don't know, like not owners anymore.
Oh,
like,
that's the goal is you'll own nothing and be happy. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like,
Like,
Yep.
they just want you
Yep.
to sell your shit and rent or some shit. I don't know, bro.
think
Yep.
about if everybody had to
insurance,
rent and didn't own
taxes,
anything, it'll
everything.
keep you on the hamster wheel.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But realistically nowadays, like even if you paid off your crib, your taxes, your insurance, HOAs, like you're still probably gonna be knocking at $1,500. It's not like back in the day. Remember, like if you had a paid off house, you could retire. It was like an amazing thing. Nowadays, if you have a paid off house, you still might not be able to retire because your HOA, insurance, property taxes, all this shit might still be close
high.
to $2,000.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So if you're on a fixed Social Security and a little retirement fund, I'm sure that it gets tight.
Mm-hmm. They don't want nobody to own nothing, and you hit it right on the head, boy. They don't want you to own shit.
They don't want you to own nothing. They don't want you to own a house. They don't want you to own a car. They
Yeah.
don't want, bro. Everything has shifted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything has shifted. They want you to lease these cars. They want you to
Everything's just got to be regulated. They want to regulate everything. That's what it is.
Like, let me ask you guys something. Specifically to like my generation and younger, I feel like they purposely made it to where the rent is just enough to where you could pay it,
Yep.
but high enough to the point where you're paying rent to where you'll never be able to save up for a house.
Nah, it is. It's right at that point for
and
real.
they give
crazy.
you like your apartment's gonna have an island. You know what I mean? It's gonna have amenities like a pool, and you're gonna talk yourself into being happy with that. Be like, oh well, you know, it's cool. I got this, but like realistically, you're just on a hamster wheel.
Yep.
Like you pay rent, you pay this. And right back to the drawing board. Like everything you've saved up in that month just goes to those bills.
It's because they can regulate that shit. If we're buying cars or we're buying houses, then we kind of predict the market, right?
Yeah,
so the people that are buying
right?
and selling or whatever, then the consumer dictates the market and the prices and things like that.
And that's
but
right.
if it's renting, then they have the control to fucking dictate the market.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So they can control the ups
because
and the
I tell
downs
everybody
of
all the time, everything is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for.
Yeah,
that's it. Period. You understand? So you're exactly right on that, yo, for real. Yeah. But the rent, you can't help that. The rent, they be like, oh, this is $3,500. But then, like, I mean, we talked about this shit so many times. It's ridiculous, man.
But hey, it's a big thing, and it's probably the biggest thing for the average American right now. Realistically, bro, Americans, for the most part, I know some people do care about all this, but for the most part, we're not. For every average American working Joe that works his ass off 9 to 5 and then maybe another job from 6 to fucking 11, he's not concerned about immigrants crossing the border, deals in whatever, Ukraine, any of that shit.
Busy.
He's wondering, why the fuck is my rent keep going up?
And that's,
that's the average person. So like, I know we do talk about it a lot, but it's a huge thing, and it's on every American's mind. Every morning they wake up, damn. I gotta pay the rent this month. Damn, I gotta pay my car note this month. Oh, all right, I finally got some money. Oh, damn, I gotta fix my like it's just always something. And then, for the average American that's just busting their ass, that's their thought. You know,
as in you 100% right, because I listen to my YouTube guys, you know what I'm saying, and they talk about the market and all that shit, and he's exactly right. You understand that? Like, yo, like most people now, like the average person is working 2 jobs, no lie,
or side.
And the thing
still living check to check.
And the thing is, they're lying, and people say, "Oh yeah, the job market is so good." They're like, "No, it's not," because most people are working 2 jobs. You understand? So it's not right. You understand?
That's why the employment. That's why the unemployment rate is down. Not because everybody's back to work. It's just because the people that have been working have got a second job.
They got a second job they working.
Facts.
So it's a joke. You understand? They're like, yo, they're lying to us. You understand? Most people working 2 jobs, yo. Can you believe that? Imagine working 2 jobs,
That's those stats that they manipulate and make look prettier than what they really are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's like when it's like, bro, stop pissing on me and telling me it's raining. Like,
everything is talking about everything is all good. No, it's not. You understand? Like y'all crazy. I couldn't even imagine working 2 jobs, though. Like, damn.
And if you don't have a second job, then you have to have a hustle. Whether it's you start your own business on the side of your 9 to 5, or you're doing Uber, whatever it takes to pay the bills, Yeah,
a lot of people.
And just to have just to have a little bit of freedom, like, you understand, like just to go out and hang out with your friends is just like, oh my god, at least like once a week or something. That's just like some people can't even do it. So imagine your life just going to work, go to sleep, going to work.
Expensive.
Yes.
You used to be able to go out to eat and not spend a check. Now
let me tell you guys something. God. You guys don't have kids right now,
and I don't know. I go to the restaurants and they're packed. You know what I mean? So it's like,
well, let me tell you something. You guys are lucky. You don't have kids right now, right? Bro, I pay $300 a week for daycare.
Yeah, that's
bro.
wild.
Sometimes there's 5 weeks in a month.
Yeah.
That's $1,500.
Yep.
Bro, a month. That's rent on baby care, bro. Like, so like for average American, if you're not making like at least $100,000, it's living in South Florida is not it. And you know what? What's the super interesting fact is, like, you know how we talked before about how the debt in America is at an all-time high, like the credit card debt?
Trillion.
Well, what they figured out with that whole credit card stat is, what's super scary is all these buy now, what is it? Buy now, pay later things. Yeah. Those weren't even in the debt. Like all these Klarnas, these Afterpay, pay in 4s, Affirm, all those shits. Basically, what used to be layaway. Remember layaway back in the day? You want something, you'd come, put money down on it. Every week you'd put money on it. And say, now they give you the product and you pay later. So basically, all these people have ran up their credit cards so high. Now they're on to buy now, pay later. You know what I mean? So they said, I think I was watching one episode of a podcast, and one of the guys was talking about it, how that people that use buy now, pay later on Black Friday, 62% of them are already late on those payments.
Yeah.
And the problem with the buy now, pay later is some of it is cool. Like I've used Afterpay and Klarna before, and some of it is good. Some of it will actually keep you out of debt in a way because you put it on auto pay and there's no interest as long as you pay, those 4 payments. Mm-hmm. So you might do that, set it on auto pay. You don't have to think about it. As to where a credit card, you're like, oh shit, I forgot I got to make payment. But if that card declines and you miss that payment on that buy now, pay later, Afterpay, Klarna, the interest goes crazy.
Roof,
that's where they bend you over and fuck you. You know what I mean?
What are they buying on this Afterpay thing?
You can buy anything.
You can get anything at this point. I remember when it first started.
Louis bags and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
it's a credit card, but it's like a credit card.
But without credit scores.
Yeah, without credit score, yeah.
Like basically
so then
how
if they
it works.
don't pay, what happens?
Oh, then you won't be able to use it again.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't go on your credit.
Yeah. So you could just go, you could get that shit. They approve you for like 3,000-4,000, and you could put that on there. It's like that.
So let me break it down. No. So like, let's say you wanted a pair of kicks online, right? And they were like $400. So every 2 weeks they'll automatically charge you $100 in 4 payments, right? No interest, right? So let's say you started off with Afterpay or Klarna. They're not going to give you like a big, limit right away. They might start you off small, like 400. But the more you use it, the more your purchase power goes up. So like I've used it before a couple of times, and I think like mine is like a couple grand now. I don't ever go crazy like that. I might buy something that's like $400 and whatever, pay it off. But yeah, if you don't know how to budget it and you let your shit go, you could easily fall down a rabbit hole and be screwed, bro. Because that shit makes you think you got money you don't have. Like, I don't know, let's say there's a pair of Louis sneakers. You're not willing to spend $1,000 in cash today, but you might be like, damn, it's my birthday, dog. I want them shits. I want to be fresh. Fuck it. $1,000, and then that bill comes.
But think about what you just said. You understand? You said they're making you think you got money you don't have. You don't even have the fucking money. That's why you're using it.
That's why I said
not only do you not have the money, but all your credit cards are maxed out. You're in debt to your fucking eyeballs.
Exactly.
You
so dumb.
You ain't got no money, but you're super negative, and then you want to do this other fucking bullshit, fucking credit,
it's stupid,
fucking shit. Yeah,
but
that's what's wrong with
shit.
the world.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
That's what's wrong with the United States, at least, man. Everybody just wants to fucking live
because
everybody way beyond their means.
Yeah, because everybody trying to impress everybody. That's the fucking problem. Everybody trying to look good for everybody, yo. It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy. It literally is crazy. Matter of fact, Mike, I went to SneakerCon this week, right?
Oh, I almost actually went, bro.
Yo, I went because I wanted to get rid of some stuff that I had, yo, and I sold everything. You feel me? I sold like some of the shit that I had some Bape shirts that I didn't want. I want some shoes. I made a couple $100. It was good. You understand? So, but I went out there and I'm just like, I see all these kids. A lot of people are like, I see a lot of people are selling. A lot of people are not buying. The only people who buying is like the big booths and stuff like that. Right. But everybody is trying to get rid of selling shit. You understand? I'm just, and it's like for me now it's different because we used to go there and be like, oh, we want to get this and check it. And I'm just looking. I'm just like, I literally just sitting there like I'm trying to get rid of all this shit. I'm just watching. I'm like, damn, man, like it's real fucked up out here, man. Rough, like for real. It's crazy, man. It's very crazy. Like, no lie, man. I be seeing like Supreme shirts, yo. Like they drop for like $50, $60. I'm trying to resell them shits for like $300. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. I said, y'all lost your mind.
Yeah, Supreme is like dead.
I'm like,
Supreme is dead. Like,
but I gotta lie, but I mean, for us, like, it's different. You understand? Like, I still wear Supreme, but at a certain, like, you understand? I don't wear it because, I want to have the fly shit. I wear it because it's a nice, dope shirt.
This one.
You understand? But yo, it's crazy, man.
I was just saying, like, as far as like the hype where it was just crazy, and I'm not even saying dead. I'm just saying it's like I remember when them box logo hoodies would come out,
crazy,
and it was just nuts. I'm just saying, it's as far as the dead, like where these kids, you're gonna sit outside and wait for hours thinking you're gonna resell when shit ain't hitting like that right now.
These successful failure tees, man, them things spiked up in price too, boy.
Bro, I seen a lot of y'all on the aftermarket trying to sell this hoodie.
Yeah,
I better get them now.
I seen y'all with the Fugazi ones too.
Yeah,
for real.
We're gonna do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway next week. On a hoodie.
We're gonna do something. Let's do something different next week. We might have a little special.
I know we said that last week, but
special something.
Yeah, we definitely, if we do that, we definitely got to set it up. It got to be right. So we're not 100,000%, but we want to do something different next week. We got to do it right, though. We got to do it right.
More cameras in here.
Even if we don't do it right, we gonna get something together.
A little something.
Yeah, something different for you guys.
Anything you guys want to talk about before we get on out of here?
Nothing. I'm good, man. Had a good week, man. I done sold some shoes, man, like 700. I was happy about that.
Nice.
Anything special on your heart, Tyler?
Would y'all rather get like the best head of your life or the best pussy of your life?
Best pussy.
Best pussy.
All day.
Really? Though?
Yeah, fuck head. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
But
Give me
the
pussy.
best head, that guy.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. Nah.
Like, I'd rather get the best head of my life because, like, pussy's like, it's pussy. I mean, like, you know, you control the stick. Pussy, it's just fucking a hole.
Nah,
but like some
good
ass head, like best head. Okay, so all right. Just wanted to let you know.
I'm just saying, like, I don't even care if I
Just
ever got
question.
head. As long as that pussy good, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the head, nigga. Give me some good ass pussy all day. I don't even care. Most of the time, I don't even want no head. I'll be like, I'm good. Give me that pussy. That's good. I'm straight. For real. But hey, man.
You don't like nothing though, Tyrell.
What you
Tyrell don't be
mean?
liking nothing.
You asked a question. I just said it.
You sound like you care though.
Yeah, you sound like you care a lot.
Yeah,
You
go,
sound like
man.
you care.
Yo, why you care so much?
Yeah,
He's caring.
Whatever. I answered your question. Yours is pussy too, right?
Yeah, me personally.
All right. And you said
So
yours
I'd rather
head.
get some banging head.
Get your dick trash. Yeah, so.
Why is it bad if my dick is trash? It has nothing to do with my trash dick.
All right.
No, I mean, yeah, me personally, yeah. Power to P.
All right. That was it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna come with better. I'm gonna come with some of Tyler topics. Ooh.
Come up with some thinkers. Come up with some
I'm
stuff.
gonna, you know what? I'm gonna start doing the Tyler's topics, and we're gonna
Hey,
have
we
a
gotta
little
have Tyler's
segment.
topic of the day.
It's gonna be Tyler's topics.
It's gonna be spelled TOPICSUHH topics.
It's gonna be triple X in the topics.
It's gonna be Tyler.
Tyler triple X topics, baby.
Lord. All right, so yeah, come up with some topics. We can have Tyler's topics of the day, whatever you want to call it. All right. We already have the conspiracy corner. We always bring the conspiracy corner
Or
at
the
least
crypto
one time
corner.
around. Whenever we want to have the crypto corner, we know who to hand it to.
Wait, something happened with the Bitcoin guy? Is he died or something?
No, what the fuck? No, man. Bitcoin just
Didn't do a deal with,
no, we just had Bitcoin ETF.
Don't
they just
say
passed
we,
that
first
shit.
of all. Don't say
we just
we.
passed
Just
the
don't
Bitcoin
say.
ETF. So now,
Don't say we like
Did I
you've been in
just
the
start?
trenches
Did I just
mining.
Now the biggest banks in the world are legal to sell it to you. They're gonna sell it to you. Put it in your
you think
Fidelity, your
that's good?
401k. That's the biggest thing that ever happened in the last fucking 10, 20 years. It is.
The whole point of Bitcoin is because it's
decentralized,
untrackable.
But
So now it's all like mainstream, so it's not even like for its original purpose.
Bitcoin is just a distraction. You understand? Listen, for real.
Right, go.
Remember, Mike? We even said it back in the day. You remember you said Bitcoin was like the worst one out of all of them.
Oh yeah,
Yes, you
I
understand?
think Ether. Ethereum. I think Ethereum is the one that's like the most usable when it comes to the blockchain technology.
Yeah.
That one, I think Bitcoin, like you said, like that's why I used to tell them back in the day. Like Bitcoin is just the most popular.
Yeah, it's the Godfather.
Yes.
So it's just known.
But now they just passed the ETF where now all the banks could legally sell it to you and be like, yo, you can invest 20 grand here and in 10 years it's gonna be 50.
Really?
Blah blah blah.
But
Yes.
it's just so volatile. Banks are now going to support it.
Yo, listen.
Well, the banks are going to tell you, like Fidelity, look, this is extremely
But
volatile.
what y'all don't understand,
I would maybe only invest 0.05% of this.
Yeah, but what y'all don't understand is the S&P 500 is more volatile than Bitcoin is.
No, it's not.
Okay, yes, it is.
not.
If you look at the thing, yes,
SP 500 has literally gone up like 5% guaranteed for like the last.
Okay, Mike, for real. What in
years.
anything in the fucking in the market right now? What made people more millionaires? You understand? Bitcoin has what went from fucking 1 penny to almost $60,000. Tell me one fucking stock that did that.
Tell me another
did that.
stock that almost had people losing their retirement funds like this.
Like what?
That did
Who?
lose
Bitcoin.
retirement.
Your retirement fund? You couldn't even put your retirement fund in Bitcoin. What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about? I'm talking
legally,
about people that took their hard-earned money that they had saved up
because
and
they
lost
sold
their
early.
fucking ass.
How? Because they sold early?
No, what if you bought that shit at $70K and then
but
that shit dumped to 20?
Because
the average person
you sold.
Okay, but the average person doesn't have money to just hold on for dear life when they're just losing and losing. They're kind of like, all right,
but that can't happen in the stock market. That can't happen in the stock market.
No, it
does,
can. I'm just telling you that it's not as volatile. That's all I'm telling you.
Okay, but that's what you invest in. There's more cryptocurrency than just Bitcoin. So that's what I'm saying. So what are you saying?
Oh, those are even worse though. The other ones are just even more shit.
Okay, but anything could go down. If you hold, you understand, it can go back up. You understand?
All
so
right,
if you
listen,
sell, of course you lose.
Yo, you sound like you care a lot right now.
He's caring.
Yeah,
well,
but it just
don't
make no sense.
Listen, real quick. Don't
make no sense.
Real quick, because I'm not gonna mind Bitcoin.
Okay, Mike. If you would have held, think about it. Okay, if you would have held your shit from before when your shit went up and went down, would you be up right now?
Probably not.
Yes, you would have been up.
Because I wasn't invested in the Bitcoin like that. I was in the shit coins. So let me just say, first of all, you make it seem like I'm pessimistic against Bitcoin. I think in the long, Bitcoin's good. If you got it, hold it, it's going to do numbers. All I'm saying is you're wrong, because you're wrong when it comes to the volatility of it all. Bitcoin is, in fact, more volatile than but I'm just saying as a whole. Like all right, for instance, I have an IRA and a 401k in Fidelity, right? So my shit is like a 10% gain every year. I'm not saying that's like great. I'm not saying that's every year. I'm just saying it's slow and steady and it's cool. I mean, the only time my, investments went to shit was like when COVID happened and then it bounced back. But I'm saying volatile Bitcoin, I can go to bed, Bitcoin be at 45,000, wake up and that shit's at 25 and it's happened before. That's all I'm saying is that it's volatile. So when Fidelity and these banks tell people to invest in it, I'm sure that they are saying, listen,
they're gonna make
this is not, you're not investing in Apple here, buddy. You're not investing in Facebook here, buddy. All right, pal. So you can lose the whole house on this one. So let's only take maybe 2% of your, out of the 100% you were going to invest in this.
But of course, but that's why now the big corporations got invested in it, so it won't be so volatile. You understand?
Do you know somebody who hit on cryptos?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I know people too.
I'm talking about making money, like good money.
I mean, at this day and age, if you put $5,000, if you make 15, that's good money.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck you gonna do with your money in the bank? You ain't making shit.
But here's the thing, though. Ready? As soon as big banks and hedge funds get involved, like Fidelity and Chase and all these JP Morgans, you know what's gonna happen is big regulations.
Yeah.
And what happens? Yeah. What happens when big regulations get in? That's gonna pull. I'm not saying like it'll dump, but that's gonna pull back the volatility because they're gonna make sure that they're not losing ass on it. So you're not. I think once things start to get regulated, you're not gonna see those jumps from Bitcoin was 40K today, then tomorrow it's 70. I think that's gonna.
Yeah, it'll be
ultimately be bad.
I agree with you on some point, but I feel like it will go up to a height where it's gonna stay at a certain height. You understand? It'll run up now. It's gonna run up to like fucking I would say this year or next year. It's gonna run up to like $100,000, and then it'll drop a little bit and they'll stay there for a while. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna go all the way back down.
I'm not pessimistic about it. I think in the long term, I'm bullish.
One of us is gonna be right and one of us is gonna be wrong. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm agreeing with you on Bitcoin going up. I'm just saying that it's volatile. That's all I'm saying here. And yeah, that's all really. I'm just saying it's a volatile thing. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose, guys, because
that's with anything, please. Anything.
All right, guys. So I can go on for hours with
Sorry
Tyrell
for mentioning it.
Look, Tyler, all he says is the word.
I literally said Bitcoin.
And he'll lose his shit.
I'm not going to lose it. God. I'm just saying. You understand? It's just
I thought
crazy.
He was going to take off the do-rag on me just now.
He sweat.
All right, but episode 27, this one's in the books. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, like, help out the algorithm once again. Peace.
Show some love.
Peace.